Welcome, everyone. Today, our topic is Make English Part of Your Life. Many people try to learn English, but they treat English like a subject. They study English for 1 hour, then forget it for the rest of the day. That is why progress feels slow. English is not a subject. English is a skill. And skills grow only when they become part of daily life. You do not learn English by studying hard. You learn English by living with it. When English becomes part of your routine, your fear reduces, your confidence grows, and fluency comes naturally. You do not need to change your whole life. You only need to change how you use English in small moments. Listening while walking, thinking in English while working, speaking simple English at home, reading a few lines every day. These small habits change everything. In this video, we will learn how to bring English into your daily life, how to practice without pressure, and how to improve naturally without forcing yourself. If you want to speak English confidently, stop treating English like a classroom subject. Start making English a part of your life. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Change your environment to English. If you want to make English part of your life, you must first change your environment. You do not become fluent by studying English sometimes. You become fluent when English is around you all the time. Your environment trains your mind even when you are not trying. Why environment is more important than effort. Many people try very hard, but they live in a non-English environment. Their phone is in their language. Their apps are in their language. Their thoughts are in their language. So English stays outside their life. Strong learners do the opposite. They surround themselves with English. When English is everywhere, learning becomes natural. Change your phone and digital life to English. Your phone is with you all day. That means your phone can be your English teacher. Simple changes. Phone language, English social media, English content, YouTube, English videos, Google searches. English. At first it feels uncomfortable, but discomfort means growth. After some days, English feels normal. Listen to English daily without studying. You do not need to study English all the time. Just expose yourself. For example, English stories while walking, English podcasts while resting, English videos while cooking. This passive exposure trains your ears. Your brain learns patterns without pressure. This is how children learn language. Read small English every day. Do not read big books. Read small things. One short paragraph. One simple story. One English post. Reading daily makes English familiar. Familiar English feels easy. Easy English builds confidence. Think about your daily life in English. You do not need deep thinking. Just simple thoughts. I am busy today. I need to work now. I feel tired. These small thoughts connect English with real life. English stops feeling foreign. Speak English at home, even alone. You do not need an audience. Speak to yourself. Describe what you are doing. Talk about your plans. Say simple sentences. Home is the safest place to practice. No fear, no judgment. Confidence starts here. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Many people say, I will use English when I'm good. This is wrong. You become good by using English now. Imperfect English today creates fluent English tomorrow. Make English a daily habit, not a task. Do not say, I have to study English. Say, English is part of my life. Small habits. 10 minutes listening. 5 minutes reading. 5 minutes speaking. Small daily habits beat long weekly study. Real-life example. Person A studies English only in books. Progress is slow. Person B lives with English daily. Progress feels natural. Same English, different environment. How to practice this lesson? Daily, every day. Use phone in English. Listen to some English. Read something small. Think one sentence in English. No pressure, just presence. You do not need more motivation. You need the right environment. Change what surrounds you, and your mind will change automatically. When English is part of your environment, it slowly becomes part of your life. Lesson 2. Use English in real daily activities. To make English part of your life, you must stop keeping English only for study time. English should not live in a notebook. English should live in your daily activities. When English connects with real life, it becomes natural. Why daily use is more important than study. Many people study English for years, but they still hesitate to speak. Why? Because they use English only in books. Language grows when it is used, not when it is only memorized. You learn English faster when English is connected to real actions. Start with your daily routine. Your daily routine is full of English practice. You do not need new time. You need a new habit. For example, when you wake up, say "Antu, good morning." While working, say "I am working now." While eating, say "I am having lunch." Simple sentences are enough. These sentences repeat daily. Repetition builds fluency. Describe what you are doing. This is a powerful habit. Talk about your actions in English. I am opening my laptop. I am writing an email. I am going to rest. This trains your brain to think and speak together. English becomes automatic. Use English for thinking, not translating. Do not translate long sentences. Just think simple. Instead of thinking in your language and translating into English, think directly in English. Even broken English is fine. Thinking builds confidence faster than rules. Use English while using technology. Your phone, laptop, and apps are perfect practice tools. For example, read notifications in English. Write simple notes in English. Search questions in English. Read comments in English. Technology gives daily exposure. Daily exposure builds comfort. Talk to yourself in English. You are your best practice partner. Speak to yourself. While walking. While cooking. While planning. You do not need full conversations. Even one sentence is progress. Confidence grows in silence first. Do not wait for others to speak English. Many learners wait. When someone speaks English with me, I will practice. This delay kills growth. Strong learners create practice. They do not wait for people. They use moments. English becomes a habit, not an event. Use English for small decisions. For example, I will start now. I will finish this today. I need to focus. These sentences connect English with responsibility and action. Language becomes meaningful. Make mistakes without stopping. Daily use means daily mistakes. This is good. Mistakes mean English is alive in your life. Do not stop to correct everything. Flow is more important than perfection. Real life example. Person A studies English at night only, feels nervous while speaking. Person B uses English all day in small daily activities, feels confident. Same English, different usage. How to practice this lesson daily. Every day. Use English in routine actions. Speak simple sentences. Think in English for small things. Do not judge yourself. Consistency is success. English grows when it is used daily. You do not need long conversations. You need daily connection. When English becomes part of what you do, it stops feeling difficult. Do not save English for later. Use English now, in small actions, in daily life, without fear. When English lives in your activities, it naturally becomes part of your life. Lesson 3. Think and feel in English naturally. To truly make English part of your life, you must go one step deeper. You must not only use English, you must slowly begin to think and feel in English. This is where real change happens. Why thinking in English is important. Many learners understand English, but they still feel slow. Why? Because they think in their own language and then translate into English. Translation creates delay. Delay creates fear. When you think directly in English, your mind feels free. English becomes natural, not forced. You do not need to think full English. This is very important. Do not try to think deep thoughts in English. Start small. Strong learners begin with single words, short phrases, simple sentences. Small thinking is safe thinking. Start with daily simple thoughts. Use English for basic thoughts. For example, I am hungry. I am tired. I need to work. Today is busy. These thoughts come many times a day. When you replace them with English, English becomes part of your mind. Connect English with feelings. Language grows faster when it connects with emotion. Try to express feelings in English. I feel happy today. I feel nervous. I am excited. I feel calm now. When English connects with emotions, it becomes real. Real language stays longer. Do not correct your thoughts too much. Thinking is private. No one is judging you. You can think like, I go office now. I need rest. This is okay. Correct grammar will come later through listening and reading. Thinking builds flow, not perfection. Use English in your inner voice. Everyone talks to themselves silently. Change that inner voice slowly. While walking, think, I am walking. It is a nice day. While waiting, think, I will start soon. I am calm. This silent practice is powerful. Think slowly, not fast. Speed is not important. Clarity is important. Think slowly. Think clearly. Speed will increase naturally. Forcing speed creates pressure. Pressure blocks learning. Allow both languages at first. You do not need to stop thinking in your own language completely. Both languages can exist together. Over time, English thoughts increase. Translation decreases. This change is natural. Do not rush it. Real-life example. Person. A always translates. Speaking feels heavy. Person B starts thinking small English thoughts. Speaking feels lighter. Same English. Different habit. How to practice this lesson daily. Every day. Think 5 to 10 minutes in English. Use simple words. Describe feelings and actions. Do not judge your thoughts. Consistency matters. English becomes part of identity. When you think and feel in English, English stops being a subject. It becomes part of who you are. This is real learning. Do not force English into your life. Invite it gently. Think small. Feel simple. Practice daily. When English enters your thoughts and feelings, it naturally becomes part of your life. Lesson 4. Build English habits you never quit. Learning English is not about motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Learning English is about habits. When English becomes a habit, you do not need willpower. You do not need pressure. You just do it, naturally. Why most people quit English? Many people start learning English with excitement. But after some days, they feel bored. They feel tired. They feel slow progress. So they stop. The problem is not English. The problem is big goals and weak habits. Habits are stronger than goals. Goals say, I will learn English. Habits say, I use English every day. Goals give direction. Habits give results. Strong learners focus on habits, not big promises. Start with very small habits. Small habits are powerful because they are easy. For example, 5 minutes listening, 3 sentences speaking, 1 paragraph reading. This feels too small, but small habits last long. Long habits create fluency. Fix a daily time for English. The brain loves routine. Choose a fixed time, morning, afternoon, night, same time every day. When time is fixed, the brain prepares automatically. English becomes part of your schedule, not a burden. Connect English with existing habits. This is a smart trick. Do not create new time. Attach English to things you already do. For example, while walking, listen to English. Before sleep, read English. While cooking, think in English. This makes English effortless. Never skip twice. Some days you will miss practice. This is normal, but do not skip 2 days in a row. 1 skip is a mistake. 2 skips create a habit of quitting. Strong learners return quickly. Make English easy and enjoyable. If English feels hard, you will avoid it. Choose easy content, interesting topics, simple language. Enjoyment keeps habits alive. Learning should feel light, not heavy. Track small progress. You do not need big results. Notice small wins. You understand more. You speak without fear. You think faster. Small progress motivates the mind. Progress is happening even when you cannot see it. Do not wait for perfect days. There is no perfect day. Some days you are tired, some days you are busy. Do English anyway. Even 2 minutes counts. Consistency beats intensity. Real-life example. Person A studies English only when feeling motivated. Person B practices English daily with small habits. After some months, person B is fluent. Same English, different habit. How to practice this lesson daily, every day. Fix 1 small English habit. Do it at the same time. Keep it easy, never skip twice. This builds unstoppable progress. Habits change identity. When you practice daily, you stop saying, I am learning English. You start saying, I use English. English becomes part of who you are. You do not need strong motivation. You need simple habits. Build habits so small that quitting feels harder than continuing. When English becomes a habit, fluency becomes automatic. Lesson 5. Turn English into a daily companion. If you really want to make English part of your life, English must stop feeling like work. English should feel like a companion, something that stays with you during normal, ordinary moments. Not only during study time, not only during exams, but during life. Why study English feels heavy. When you say, I have to study English, your mind feels pressure. Pressure creates resistance. Resistance creates excuses. That is why many people avoid English even when they want to learn it. Strong learners change one thing. They stop studying English and start living with English. What does a daily companion mean? A companion is something that stays with you, feels familiar, feels comfortable, does not create pressure. English should feel like this, not perfect, not difficult, just present. Keep English around you all day. You do not need long sessions. Just keep English nearby. For example, English music in the background, English stories while resting, English videos while relaxing, English quotes on your phone. Even when you are not focused, your brain is learning. This is soft learning. And soft learning is powerful. Talk to English like a friend. You do not talk to a friend with pressure. You talk naturally. Do the same with English. Say simple things. Let's start. I am tired now. Today was good. No grammar stress. No correction fear. English grows through comfort. Use English when you are relaxed. Learning works best when the mind is calm. Use English when you are relaxed. You are walking. You are resting. You are alone. Do not always connect English with hard effort. Calm moments build confidence. Stop judging your English daily. Many learners ask, "Is my English improving?" This question creates pressure. Growth is slow and silent. You do not see it daily. You feel it after time. Strong learners trust the process. They show up. They use English. They move on. Make English part of your entertainment. Entertainment is powerful. Use English for stories, podcasts, movies, simple ones. Short videos. When English becomes fun, your mind opens naturally. Fun removes fear. Do not force long conversations. You do not need to speak long English. Short is enough. One sentence spoken daily is better than silence. Consistency beats confidence. Real-life example. Person A studies English seriously but feels stressed. Person B lives with English daily in a relaxed way. After some months, person B speaks more naturally. Same English, different relationship. How to practice this lesson daily. Every day. Keep English around you. Use it in relaxed moments. Speak one simple sentence. Do not judge progress. Let English walk with you, not sit like a burden. English becomes natural with friendship. When English becomes your companion. Fear disappears. Hesitation reduces. Confidence grows. Language grows best in comfort, not pressure. Stop chasing English. Start walking with it. Do not make English heavy. Make it familiar. When English becomes your daily companion, fluency becomes a natural result. Lesson 6. Stay consistent even on bad days. This is the most important lesson. You can have the best method, the best routine, the best motivation. But without consistency, English will never become part of your life. Real learning happens not on good days, but on bad days. Why most people stop using English. People do not quit English because it is difficult. They quit because they feel tired. They feel busy. They feel unmotivated. They feel slow progress. They think, today I don't feel like it. I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes never. Strong learners think differently. Bad days are normal, not failure. Some days, you feel lazy. You feel low. You feel distracted. This is human. Do not fight bad days, accept them, but do not stop completely. Stopping is what breaks the habit. Consistency does not mean doing a lot. This is very important. Consistency does not mean studying for hours, speaking perfectly, doing everything daily. Consistency means never going to zero. On bad days, listen for 2 minutes, read one paragraph, speak one sentence. That is enough. Small effort keeps the habit alive. Never break the chain. Think of English like a chain. Every day you use English, one link is added. If you stop for many days, the chain breaks. Strong learners protect the chain. Even tiny practice keeps the chain strong. Do not wait to feel motivated. Motivation is unreliable. Some days it comes, some days it disappears. Strong learners do not depend on motivation. They depend on routine. They say, I will do it even if I don't feel like it. This mindset builds fluency. Bad days are actually the best days. This may sound strange, but it is true. Anyone can practice on good days. Only strong learners practice on bad days. Bad days build discipline. Discipline builds confidence. Confidence makes English natural. Be kind to yourself. Do not say, I am lazy. I am useless. This kills consistency. Say instead, today is a low-energy day. I will do something small. Self-kindness keeps you moving. Progress is silent and slow. You will not feel progress daily. Some days feel boring. Some days feel useless. But progress is happening quietly. One day you will notice. You understand more. You speak without thinking. You feel less fear. This happens because you stayed consistent. Real-life example. Person A practices only on good days, stops often. Person B practices a little every day, even on bad days. After some months, person B speaks naturally. Same English, different consistency. How to practice this lesson daily. Every day, no matter what. Do at least one small English action. Do not skip completely. Forgive yourself and continue. This creates unstoppable growth. English becomes part of life through consistency. When you use English, on busy days, on tired days, on boring days, English stops being an activity. It becomes a part of who you are. You do not need talent. You do not need confidence. You do not need perfect grammar. You need one thing only: consistency. Small English. Every day. Without pressure. Make English part of your life. And one day you will realize you are no longer learning English. You are living in English. Lesson 7. Live your identity in English. This lesson is about the final shift, not skills, not habits, not routines. This lesson is about identity. You do not truly learn English until English becomes part of who you are. Why many people never feel confident. Many learners say, I am learning English. My English is weak. I will speak later. These sentences sound normal, but they create a weak identity. Your words shape your mind. If you keep telling yourself you are learning, your mind stays in training mode forever. Strong learners change their identity. Stop saying, I am learning English. Start saying, I use English. English is part of my life. I speak English in my own way. This does not mean you are perfect. It means you accept yourself as a user of English. Identity comes before confidence. Fluency is not perfection. Many people wait to feel fluent. This is a mistake. Fluency does not mean no mistakes. Fast speaking. Big vocabulary. Fluency means comfort, continuity, confidence. You can be fluent even with simple English. Act like an English user daily. Do not wait for permission. English users. Think in English. Speak imperfectly. Use simple words. Communicate without fear. Do the same. Even broken English is real English if it is used with confidence. Accept your accent and style. Your accent is not a problem. Your accent is proof that you learned English as a second language. Strong English speakers around the world have different accents. Accent does not stop communication. Fear does. Speak clearly. Speak honestly. Accent will improve naturally. Stop judging yourself harshly. Over-judging kills growth. Do not say, my English is bad. Say, my English is growing. Language is a journey, not a destination. Use English as a tool, not a test. English is not an exam. It is a tool to think, to learn, to express, to grow. Use it freely. Tools become better only when they are used. Surround yourself with the right mindset. Avoid people who mock your English. Correct everything. Create fear. Stay with learners. Supportive voices. English content. Your environment shapes identity. Real-life example. Person A says, I am still learning English. Feels shy. Person B says, I use English daily. Feels confident. Same English, different identity. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day. Speak English without apology. Use simple sentences proudly. Accept mistakes calmly. Think, this is my English. Confidence grows through acceptance. English becomes part of life when you claim it. The moment you say, English is part of my life. Your mind stops resisting. Practice feels lighter. Fear reduces. Growth accelerates. You do not become fluent by waiting. You become fluent by living the language. Claim English as yours. Use it daily. Accept yourself fully. When English becomes part of your identity, it naturally becomes part of your life. English is not something you study once a day. English is something you live with. Use it in small moments. Use it without fear. Use it even when it feels imperfect. If this video helped you change your mindset, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more simple, practical, and life-changing English lessons. Remember, when English becomes part of your life, fluency becomes natural.